When you see an orange cloud like this, okay, these are candida and sulfur. Okay, this is the bowels, all here. This is ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. You have chronic bowels. You have a dark ring going around. That's a malabsorption ring. You have nerve rings. See those rings going around? Means weak adrenals, weak nervous system. You see the blue? That's cholesterol ring. Okay, it's cholesterol in the actual eye as well. That's potential cataract. You have a skin ring as well, a dark ring going around, a skin ring, indicates you're not sweating properly, your thyroid is weak. You see those craters, okay? When it's open-ended, that's called a lesion. It indicates a lack of energy flow in and out of the cell. Energy flow meaning nerve flow, blood flow, lymph flow. When you see it closed, okay, like this, okay, it's a crypt. Lack of energy flow in and out of the cell. If you see it closed like this, that is called a lacuna. That's lack of energy flow in and out of the cell. When you see it's actually small and close, that's called a crypt, okay? There's virtually no energy going in and out of the cell. It needs to be cleaned up. The spot right here, that hits the thyroid. You have a chronic thyroid. You see that spot right here, the lesion? It hits the mouth region and tongue. See that lesion right here? It hits the lower back region. And this one hits the bladder, okay? And right here is where the vagina and the uterus region is located, also chronic. This is chronic kidneys. Look how dark it is, okay? You need to use the kidney tincture, kidney flush, tincture, kidney tea. Look at the adrenals right here, also chronic. That's why you have the nerve rings. You need to take care of that. I will use adrenal tincture, 2 kidney tinctures and 1 kidney tea. And right here is where the liver would be located. And right here is where the gallbladder is located. You can see it's chronic. So use the liver and pancreas formula to address the liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. And right here is where the ovaries and testes will be located. And here is where the pancreas is located. You can see you have chronic pancreas. Okay, so use the liver and pancreas formula. So this here hits the voice box and the esophagus. Okay, and this section right here hits the upper lungs, upper and lower lung region right here. Okay, all congested of lymph. Right here is where the mastoid and medulla regions are located. This will affect the dizziness, balance, and equilibrium. You need to address this. And this here hits the sex impulse part of the brain and the hypothalamus. Okay, you can see congested as well. So all the endocrine glands are pretty much affected. In fact, the radius solaris, this fine line section of the pupil, effectively touches every single organ, tissue, and gland. And there's candida everywhere. Use antimicrobial tincture and try to get a sulfur out of. This eye shows weak genetics. When you see like, a lot of lesions like these, the craters look alike thing, it indicates weak genetics. Okay, so this is going to take a bit of work to clean up because it's quite deep, very thick, deep nerve rings. You even have lymphatic rosaries, those dots going round. Shows that your lymph nodes are stagnant. You need to detox that.